Yo, what's going on, guys? Going to be showing you how to carry on Warwick in the jungle with this new build of basically not starting refill is the main thing. That way you can get an earlier Tiamat rush much more consistently. After Tiamat, you want to look for Divine Sunderer into Titanic, generally into Death's Dance. Very strong setup. So Tiamat, Divine, and you're going to finish your Titanic, then pick up Death's Dance. Super nice. Then you can round off your build with Force of Nature, Dead Man's Plate, Thornmail, Sterix, Spirit Vistage, Bork. All those are great options. We're going to Q attach. Q attach is pretty much always the best option. The only time you don't do it is if you're trying not to swing through on an enemy turret. Other than that, it gives you a much longer window to attach to their flash or dash. We're going to go ahead and do a 4 camp clear. Vi isn't really a full clear style champion. Against full clear style champs, you want to run a 3-4 camp clear invade, but against her, I guess we'll see. You never know what they're going to run. If she goes for Krugs, then I'll invade her. If she doesn't, then I might not. Flash is fine on Warwick. Ghost is a little bit better, though, for team fights in particular or multi-target fights in general, since you get extensions off of kills and assists for your runes, Press the Attack, Triumph, Alacrity, Last Stand, Celerity, Water Walking with attack speed 80 and armor. This is pretty much the best possible early game page you can run. Vi got a really garbage leash there. She lost a ton of health. Vi's level 1 is extremely weak. I might just invade her here with no red buff. She lost so much HP. She really needs level 2 before she can do anything. Level 1, Vi usually takes the ability that doesn't even give her a shield. Just to give you some perspective. Your Q does max health damage, so you're always going to really use it on the larger monster. Are we getting a blood scent here? Be nice if we were. We're gonna go invader. We already have level 3. Preferably you want to have double buffs. We may not need it here. We get the attach into the fear. That was super good for us. We can go hunt her down now. She shouldn't have gone mid pre-3. Now she's gonna die. She's chilling in the bush, but we have blood scent. Now she's going to wolves. She might have laid her ward. Hard to say with a play like this. We get the attach. We're gonna have to I guess we don't have to ignite this. We'll hold on to our ignite, or I should say our smite, for the healing. She's gonna come top side, and then I should be able to kill her. Her top laner might rotate though. We'll see. I should be able to kill her even with the blue buff here. I can smite it. We'll see what she goes for. Auto attack Q reset. We got our Q off. Got it. Nice. That's the beauty of Warwick. I think I'm getting collapsed on here. Okay, no. Silas isn't coming. That's perfect. When they're low on health, your W gives you insane attack speed up to 80% right now. Pretty nuts for only 2 points in it. That's why you always go for W max first on Warwick jungle. Plus, your W active gives you attack speed against a target even if they're full health. Attack speed and movement speed against them. W is super important. The only time you Q max first on Warwick is generally if you're playing a mid or top for the burst. As a jungler, the W max is way better than Q max first. Q-Max is only for top and mid. We'll go ahead and reset. We can easily afford our Tiamat. These guys are in a tough spot. We have pretty much full jungle control already. After Tiamat, usually look to pick up tier 1 boots, control ward, oracles, and now we go for Divine Sunderer. Sunfire Aegis isn't bad. It was nerfed kind of recently in terms of its on-hit damage. It scales more off of HP rather than having just absurdly good base damage, so not as many champions are taking Sunfire at this point. We're getting a huge blood scent. Oh, here's Alistair. Auto attack Q through. We get the double fear. Nice. We'll look for the deep control word. Even if multiple people rotate, we should be able to kill everyone. The no refill start on Warwick's becoming a lot more common. The Tiamat's so important for being able to clear your camps. Gives you even better wave better camp clear than Bomby Cinder Rush. So if you can get it on your first spec, it makes a huge difference. Makes him extremely viable because you can't hard counter displacement champs. You can go through all displacements with your Q or your R. Your R goes through all CCs if you're in midair, but your Q goes specifically through any displacements, knockbacks, knockups. Like Tristana R, splits crank knockup, Alistar knockup, Alistar knockback. Vi knock on her Q and R. We'll dive it. I'll attack Q reset. The team should have probably let MF tank a little bit longer. She only took one turret shot before she pulled out. She could have tanked way more than that. Approaching bush is a little dangerous. None of them are fed enough to really burst us down. Blue buff's coming up soon. I don't want to start dragon pre-6 here. I would rather get Gromp and blue and B6 for it. That way if someone comes, I can turn and get kills. Dragons are much tankier since a recent patch. Your worst matchups on Warwick are highly mobile champions who you're not going to be able to close down on. Good Kindred players, good Graves are very challenging. If they're not good, then they're easy to deal with since their Q attaches to their dashes. Generally, Warwick is best against melee style junglers. I think Alistar's given up on his AD carry. Giving up all hope on him. We got our R now. This guy's kind of spazzing out. We're not even going to need to use our ghost for him. We're going to get closer so we don't miss R. Auto attack into Q. Swing through. It's always auto Q reset because your Q has more range than your base autos. We got a nice little blood scent here. So Yasuo had a bad dash. Let's see if this is up. We're sitting on a lot of gold. Ooh, it is up. Vi might have actually rage quit. That would not surprise me. I'll kill this Varus. He's going to be coming back to lane. Could kill Alistar if he walks into us. We want a W right before he enters the bush for the attack speed. Auto attack Q through. He still hasn't seen us. He must be playing not on lock cam. Hey friend. Q through. I'm gonna have to ghost to stay on top of him. I'm also building up distance away from Yon. I'll attack Q reset into the fear. Beautiful. This game is pretty one-sided and via AFK, so we're going to go ahead and skip to part 2. This next game is more competitive and more fun, I'd say. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to part 2. This game we're up against a Viego. Not really a bad matchup for Warwick, especially in the early mid game. The biggest issue for us on their team is definitely the Senna and Anivia. They have a whole lot of CC to hold us still. We didn't take refill because there's no point. We want to get our team out as fast as possible. I wouldn't recommend refill on Warwick at this point. The team mat's just way too important since Balmy Cinder Rush is no longer that viable. The win rate of Sunfire Aegis has dropped dramatically on Warwick after they nerfed the on-hit damage from Flame Touch and the immolate damage. So it's pretty much Divine Sunder all the way now. Tiamat, Divine Sunder, Death Stance, Titanic. Or you could go Titanic, then Death Stance. Either one's fine. Auto attack Q reset. We have a weird bot lane Rumble Nami. I don't think it'll be bad. I just don't know what to expect out of them. Hoping for the best. Their team definitely outscale, so we're going to want to end pretty early. Very, very early. Always smite early on Warwick in your own jungle. That way you can get the bonus attack speed from your W whenever something is below half health. Or the closest enemy champion, you'll get the movement speed and attack speed against regardless of their health. A lot of Warwick players don't realize that. It's most useful if you're in a bush and they're about to walk in and then you pop W. You'll have a massive burst of attack speed that they won't have anticipated. Trying to spread out our jungle item burn damage onto all of these while still queuing the big one. And then we can take it relatively quickly. At this point you need to get your E, even though it doesn't actually help you in your clears. You shouldn't be using your E against your camps. It's a long cooldown. I could go top here actually and just... Yeah, I'll just skip the red buff. We're already level 3. Like, red's nice to have, but getting this kill's kind of more important. This dude's out of mana too. Like, he's screwed. We get the first blood. First blood is worth 10 times more than red buff. That's 400 gold instead of 300. We're going to pressure the elite. She'll be finishing Gromp or be on her blue. Or she's not. Is she doing a full clear? This is weird. She should have been here by now. Oh, it's 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐋𝐒. What am I talking about? I'll attack Q reset. Chip this guy down. I don't know why Qiyana flashed there. We did get his blue buff, which is nice. She kind of put herself in a bad spot. Luckily, she got away. I'm hoping Anivia doesn't come over here. We need to hold on to our E because 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐋𝐒's watching us right now. So we'll go ahead and take Scuttle and push into red buff. He's trying to kill us right now. He's an absolute goofball. We get the Q attached, the fear, he's dead. He trolled himself. You can't escape Warwick when you're this low on health. He needed to just give up the Scuttle Crab. He was unwilling. We'll just run away from his axe. If he doesn't get to pick up his axe, he can't chase. Plus we have a blood scent to somebody. Oh, it's to Anivia. Cool. This is another kill. She's being greedy. She's trying to finish shoving her wave. 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐋𝐒's gonna collapse on me. I can kill 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐋𝐒 though if he comes for this Scuttle. 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐋𝐒 can't really solo work very easily. We'll take that and reset for Tiamat. We're getting a lot of gold, but even if we didn't get 2 kills, if we had 1, we'd still be able to afford it because we didn't start with refill, so we have enough gold to do so. I'm gonna go ahead, pick up a Tiamat. We could take Raptors and red buff at the same time, to be honest. I've gotten a lot more comfortable doing that with melee champions. I've been playing a lot of Fiddlesticks on an alt account, and we should be able to pull it off here. It will reset, but it's fine. We just have to hit it once and it'll come back. Just like so. Just like so. Saves us a little bit of time. Doesn't seem like much, but it adds up. It really, really does. Go ahead and leave that right there. I'll attack Q reset. We're on an easy gank. You always want to gank enemy champions that lack mobility, like Olaf. They're usually going to be playing very all-in, which Warwick plays well against because of his E. We'll go ahead and use W since we're behind him for movement speed and attack speed. Open up with autos. Then we'll use our E as we get low. I'll attack Q reset. Fear him. He's dead. Now, we don't want to still last hits, but we do want to share XP because we both get the majority of the total. See, she's already level 6. He's going to miss some minions here. And that's going to help us hit our level 6. So she wins, I win. And if your jungler's ahead in early level 6, it's super good for your whole team. Like I said, we both get the majority of the total XP. It's not a 50-50 split. You both get realistically around 70-80% of the total. It's technically like around 65, but with the way catch-up XP works, it's the reason why your bot lane's level 5 when your top lane's level 6. Or your bot lane's level 7 when your top lane's level 8, level 9. Qiyana's not going to be able to finish that. We're almost level 6, so we'll be looking for our invade. I think his red buff's already up. We might be too late to go kill him. But we might be able to catch him on his raptors. We have a blood scent to follow in here, so that's probably the move. I really like it when there's just blood scents on the map. Help you get around. It's lovely. Oh, what's up? Mamma mia. Auto attack Q reset. Auto attack R. Got it. Down he goes. Notice how you want to stack your CC without overlapping it too heavily. You want overlap to where they can't dodge your R, so you're going to R them while they're still feared, but you want the fear to be as close to ending as possible when you click R. That way You don't waste CC. Nami's coming up from behind. They probably don't know I'm here, so they're not really respecting the Nami. She missed the bubble though. I have to Q through early. I have slow on my autos from the Nami. Samira's way out of position. She's gonna die to Rumble. She had nowhere to go. I don't have smite, so I gotta go for blue buff here. I don't want to start dragging with no smite. It's too risky, especially with an Anivia. Go ahead, take blue ground same time. I'm really not missing the refill at all. Warwick feels just fine without it. Starting to see that on a lot more champions who are super reliant on their first item back. If you can get away with not going refill, it's best just not to go it. It's not affecting our HP in any meaningful way by not taking it. The only way it kind of hurts you is if you're in a 1 versus 1 to the death, but on Warwick, that's where you shine, and you usually don't really miss out by not having the refill. We're at 2.5 attack speed. Our attack speed's already maxed without any attack speed items. That's when the target's below 20% health though, so you rarely actually overfill your attack speed on Warwick, even with W max. I guess we could go mid. Oh, it's warded. Never mind. I'm looking at gold spent. We're similar gold to the 𝐒𝐂𝐂𝐋𝐒. We should just go bot though. They actually died 2v2. That's shocking. Oh, you want to die? You get the fear. We are to dodge her snare. If you're in midair, not a single CC can stop you. Not even Malzahar R or Malphite R. Once you've pressed your R until you land, you are immune to all CC, but not immune to damage, just the CC. First item rush, supposed to be Divine Sunderer. After your Tiamat, of course. Did we get that? Oh, they got Herald. That kind of sucks. They're super far behind, though. We only lose if we throw our shutdown gold. Our best option here is probably push Raps into their jungle. I don't think this guy's blue buff is actually up. Wait. Maybe it is. Irelia has blue buff. I'm so confused. I guess I skipped some camps. I didn't do a full clear again. I don't know where 𝐒𝐂𝐂𝐋𝐒's going to be then. There's no point of invading if you have no clue where the enemy jungler's next camp is up. If he'd already taken his blue buff, there's a good chance his topside jungle's already down, so I'm not going to bother invading it. My best gank's probably bot side because the Samira's playing super aggro. My bot lane is enticing them to fight. When my easiest gank is Olaf because he's immobile. Their team scaling is so freaking good. Senna, Anivia, Olaf. I don't think 𝐒𝐂𝐂𝐋𝐒 scales that well, to be honest. I think that champion's too team reliant to where if his team's not carrying, he can't do much. If he doesn't stay alive long enough to go inside of someone's body, then he's just kind of useless. We land the fear. We did burn our flash for it. This is kind of annoying. Oh, I just threw my shutdown. That's really bad. I didn't know 𝐒𝐂𝐂𝐋𝐒 was there. My balling should be able to kill him. He's only level 7. Ooh, that red smite though. Chunkin'. He got away already. I should have pinged out with the blood scent. Warwick's gotten a lot of bug fixes. His blood scent's extremely accurate now. A lot of bug fixes. I gave 𝐒𝐂𝐂𝐋𝐒 the shutdown. That was kind of worst possible scenario. I'll play heavy into his red buff here. We should have time to at least take Gromp. We have massive item advantage. He hasn't spent the shutdown gold yet, so he's sitting on over 1,000 gold at the moment. He might spend it, then go to his red buff. We should still be able to solo him, even with him having red smite. Red smite's still the better soloist smite. So for those of you wondering, well, why did you take blue smite? Warwick lacks a lot of mobility. On top of that, blue smite's way better for ganks and chase downs. Red smite's only better for like standing still fights to the death generally. So run, Rumble, run. Auto attack Q reset. Into the fear. Yeah, they got destroyed. And look at their items. They're both at least one full item. I'm one full item. We're very similar gold spent, and it's a champ diff. Warwick with blue smite. I can't get to this guy. Wait, does he actually think he wins this? He has no chance. Like, there's no chance. It's like, dude, you haven't spent your 1k gold. He feels strong because he got that shutdown. But it's like, bro, you got to spend the gold before it does anything. What a goofball. He probably thought my R was on cooldown is what it was because me and Rumble just wiped his bot lane. He most likely wasn't expecting that to be up. I'll help her shove that real quick. Viego's dead. He's going to be pushing into his top side. I'm going to hold on to my E. We can take this super fast. Irelia playing well. We need to make sure to take every neutral objective. Like this control ward. Dragons and Heralds. He's going to be pushing top side because we already know his red buff and stuff is down. We'll hold this right here. We got an insane... Oh, wait. He went mid. He might walk straight into us then. He walked there to his wolves or Gromp, not realizing they're down maybe. It might... Oh, wait. He's going to go into his blue buff. He might go to Dragon. I don't know. Dragon's going to take them a while to take. I need my bot lane to move like right now, though. We get the pushback. She misses the stun. I got her on blue smite. And oh god, do I hate Anivia so much. Gosh, that's so frustrating. She can miss stun, but the turret. I needed my R to be able to go over wall or stay in contact. That's rough. We got a little bit greedy. Kiana's popping off. They did get Dragon, though. We're throwing a lot of gold. We don't have any tenacity in our runes, but they're very 80 heavy, so I'm going to go for plated still. Screw it. We'll go for Titanic next. Our team, we've thrown so much shutdown gold. We need to get this Herald and just end this game early. Anivia honestly ticks me off as a champion. It's such a bland, brainless champ. It's a Malzahar with hard AoE CC. It's disgusting. Auto attack key reset. I think I'm gonna antagonize her here. Oh, wait, never mind. I can't. I wanted to walk down with her, but Viego got in the way. Auto attack key reset. Ooh, cool. His wraps are up. My whole topside jungle's up. Maybe I should just go over there. You have an easy gank bot, but Herald is coming up. Jeez, dude. I just don't get that. That's just... That's really annoying. To die that hard. To where they're both still like full HP. Need to get on the Senna. Auto attack Q through. Jeez, I guess we're both gonna die. She's low-key gonna kill us both. Oh man, in hindsight, I should have gone on the same person Kiana went on. I thought she could stall out Samira, but Samira was just killing her inside of her invisibility. We need to get Herald. We're not going to win this late game. Oh, Olaf gets it. That's not good. At least Irelia is playing pretty well. She hasn't thrown her shutdown like I have, so... That's the enemy's next win con, is getting her shut down. Because no matter how much help we give our bot lane, they're still dying 2 versus 2. Fast. Poppable. Like eating a slider, dude. It's too fast of a tempo. I wonder if Samir can win well the Nami knockups. I don't know if Nami's baiting or if she's just being a goofball. Q through, got the fear. Oh, that's interesting. I R'd while he was targetable, and then I missed because he pressed his button. Goodbye, Viego. It's really bad, though, that they got Herald. We only win if we get Drag Soul, I think. This game hinges heavily on Irelia not to throw her shutdown. She's pretty fed. She's probably sitting on gold right now. Got our blue smite on him. He still ran away. Hopefully Rumble pinches Anivia. Her R's on cooldown. No Everfrost. We'll get the speed up into her. Yeah, down she goes. That's decent. Irelia really needs to spend her gold, though. She has more, like double my CS, so she's sitting on a lot. She just wasted her stun. She killed Nami. That doesn't matter that much, though. Nami wasn't doing much. Getting blood sent on the Senna there. It's kind of annoying. The Senna slow. We need dragons. We need them bad. Where is Irelia? They can contest this too because the portals. It's easy for them to get out here. We'll pull it out really, really far and make them really have to fight for it. 0-6 Olaf. That is a rough one. That's funny. Oh gosh, that Rumble R. That was really something. Auto attack Q. Goodbye, Anivia. As long as I have my R, I can absolutely destroy this butthole. Yeah, I really needed to group. I think I really would have wiped their whole team there with a stun jumping in. We just didn't have the tools. I used everything to get the Anivia into egg, and then they were able to just kind of clean up there. If we had Rumble R too, but Rumble R was on cooldown. Oof, this is a weird fight. W try to get there a bit quicker. Looks like some of their team's backing for our top laner. I had to fear really early, try to stop this chick. They get turret. Not great for us. Please tell me Nivy doesn't get kills here. Yeah, Warwick clears are insane, man. Once you have a team at item, rip through the camp so fast. I'll take that blood send as far as I can take it. To get across the map for free like this is super valuable. When you have a blood scent and there's already stuff, if there's stuff like along the way, it's good to just follow it, push the map. We could potentially Baron here. It's kind of scary with Anivia though. If Anivia comes up behind you, it's super challenging. I'm gonna kill this raunchy, nasty champion. Auto attack Q reset. Goodbye, Senna. Never let a squishy support step up like that if you're on a carry Warwick. They deserve to be put down. It'll also make them not want to ward as much because they'll get caught out and die. We'll go ahead and get... I'm thinking Bork. Well, no, I'll stick to the build. We'll go Death Stance for the armor. Samira just got Objective Bounty Gold. Objective Bounty Gold was nerfed recently. It doesn't give quite as much as it used to. It's still a little bit annoying though, because generally the teams who's getting Objective Bounty Gold is the better scaling team. Usually the better scaling team falls behind early, or at least they should. Cool, it's on cooldown. Neat. You have to be really careful when you click on it. If you double click it, it cancels it. It's super frustrating. If you're clicking anywhere on it, it should just take you. It shouldn't be like, oh, that second one, not so fast. Happens to me all the time. Goodbye, Samira. I don't really want to dive a Nivea. Oh, jeez. Hey, Senna. We got the blood scent speed up off Viego. He's below 20% health, so we were getting 155% movement speed, which movement speed increases your R distance. As long as you're moving towards that direction in like a 160-degree angle, it's like very, very wide, you'll get the movement speed, and you can R anyone in that like 160-degree angle. So it's not quite a 180. You can't just go raw sideways, but pretty close to it. That's pretty much GG's. I made plenty of mistakes. I threw my shutdown gold way too many times. When you're ahead and you got a big shutdown on you, you have to do your best to stay alive and don't do any crazy plays. We'll take a look at damage dealt, damage taken before we go. Looking at damage dealt to enemy champions, we had the highest damage in the game on Warwick jungle. Very excited with that. When you're playing junglers that don't have much poke damage and it's all kill damage, it's very, very exciting to see you having the most. With that being said, our team was mostly kill damage champions, even the Rumble, Kiana, and Irelia. No one on our team had... Wait, I didn't have the most damage in the game. Samira did. Well, that is disappointing, but at least I had the most on our team. Looking at damage taken, we took the most in the game. Looking at self-mitigated damage, we took the second most, but still took the most because damage we took over Irelia was quite a bit higher, 70k more. Pretty solid. So most damage taken, most damage dealt on our team, most damage taken in the game. For runes, really high value. Lethal tempo is still viable on Warwick, but press attack is much better for ganks. Lethal tempo is better for just full fight HPs to the death, which most people don't try to do with you because they understand their champion can't quite hack it. Yeah, really high value. If you guys enjoyed this Warwick gameplay, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to hack that algorithm. My name is 𝐒𝐋𝐒. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.